Let's have a look. I might as well do it. Click that onto there. Pop all that over there. Really should set this up before. There we go. Pardon me. So what I'm doing is painting these. And, hello there, Dave. How you doing? Yeah. So slowly but surely, I am getting through. You painted some of them before, I think, right? Yeah. So I painted these three. So there's that guy. Maybe still a few more bits left to do on it. Love Minis, how you doing? Let me know if you can hear me. Don't forget to like this video. This is the sorcerer. Just get it, there we go. Dave, yes, so these are my own. Commission work will begin tomorrow for my, well, not for mine, but for some more Tyranids for the lovely man that is Leaky Cheese. If you don't know him, go follow him. So this is what I'm painting up today, just brightening up the blue. As you can see, the yellow is early stages. Basically, what I like to do is put the yellow down first, and I can go in and around it and stuff like that. And then just another bog standard guy. And as you can see, why is that like that? Helps if I turn 2 seconds. There we go. Adeptus Mechanicus, no Tyranids. I was doing Tyranids. If anyone wants to commission for me, like wants me to do a commission for them, sorry, be more than happy to do a Adeptus Mechanicus commission. I think that's like one of my #1 armies. Yeah, so no, the last them small Tyranid pieces were for a commission that I was doing for a lad called Chris. He hasn't got YouTube or any like hobby pages or whatever. He's just a lad that I got recommended by Luke's APS, recommended me to him about a year and a half ago now. And I've been doing his Tyranids, his like full Tyranid army for him. So they got sent Thursday gone. So it's quite a cool, not a cool story, but you know, a nice story behind the commission for him. So basically, a bit of sad news. He had his gaming group from Manchester, England. There was a lad who painted pretty much everyone's armies for him when they like basically just couldn't be bothered or hadn't have time. He took ill and sadly passed away. So this lad Chris his Tyranid army was just left, and he obviously didn't have time to do it. So there was like 15,000 points, maybe 20,000 points worth of Tyranids left to do. So obviously he was looking for someone to do it. So he asked about and stuff like that, and nobody would do it for a reasonable price. I would, simple as that. So yeah, I took it on. So what he's going to do as well, which I think is quite nice, is because the lad who painted the Tyranid army for him, his wife and family and all that are kind of in the hobby themselves, so they'll they're quite interested in it. So now it's all sent back to him. I think bar one more lot, but it's only small little things. So he's gonna take like professional photos and get it like blown up on a canvas or something like that. And they're gonna give it to the lad's widow, basically, which is it's quite nice. It's quite a nice little story there. I just hope I've done it justice for the lad, I suppose. But yeah, there you go. That was a little story behind it. It's always good as well to get recommended by a guy like Luke's ABS. He's from up here. We talk quite regularly and stuff. So yeah. So what I'm gonna do tonight, guys, because the wife's watching, I'm a celebrity. I'm just gonna finish painting these two guys. Then I'll have a 5-man squad painted up. Yeah. So again, the idea behind this as well is I'm gonna have um, all 4 Chaos Gods, starting with Zinch. So I've got these, some Terminators, I've got Iron Man himself, I've got, what else have I got? Some Pink Horrors and some Flamers. So that's just what gonna get me started for this. And then I'll move on to Death Guard, because I've got a bit for that as well. Well, that's sad news. It ain't forever, so get painting and playing and enjoying the game. And that's it, mate. Yeah, life's a bit short in it, so kind of puts things in perspective. Yeah, people worry too much about the hobby and what people say, and you hear all this stuff on Facebook. Um, people trolling people and having a go at people because they paint a certain army. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we all paint tiny little men. You know what I mean? I'm not better than you. You're not better than me. So it's just daft. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, guys, as well, I put up a video today. Um, you could win. Where's it gone? Whoops, hang on a minute. You could win this. So if you haven't got it already, I've done a video. Basically, just go into the video and comment, and you can win. Must be subscribed to the channel. Does the 4x piece from the Zine Charm you feel quite daunting to paint, or does it not bother you? Well, I've painted pretty much every model in the Tyranid range, so it doesn't. Excuse me. So it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. Um, if I get one, I think I might paint it in sub assemblies, but who knows? I just see how it goes, really. I mean, I know old average painter, what's he called? Oh, bloody hell, crap with names. Old average brick gaming. I think that's how. Oh, bloody hell, I don't even know what he's called now. But anyway, he's done. He did one. He did an airbrush tutorial and then went in at the end with some, paint, as he calls it, the fairy stick, which sounds disgusting. He did quite a good job. I don't own an airbrush, so it will be up more mainly sprays and tell you what, those Rubik Marines are better than what you see at our local 3 Games Workshop display cabinets. Oh, cool. Thank you very much. Yeah, I've had a few armies displayed at my local Games Workshop. So, yeah. And I am hoping to enter, if I've got the balls to do it, really, Golden Demon. I know I'm not going to win out, but it's just an experience of what I could do, and because I kind of paint to a deadline. It'd just be nice to paint a model where I can take my time and do my best, kind of thing. We got 3 games workshops in the centre of town here. It's not 3. That's crazy. What town is that? If you don't mind me asking. We have where I live in Middlesbrough. We have obviously a games workshop. Round the corner we have a Madrid. Oh, right, fair enough. Yeah. Um, Baby's crying. Great. Yeah, I have like another one around the corner, an independent store called Tau, which is weird, and one further up, it's called Asgard. So it's all we've got a good hobby community, I suppose. Right, let's crack on anyway. Let's crack on. So look at my palette, lovely. Um, where is it gone? Nope. Desperately need some new paintbrushes. Although let's have a look. That's very kind of you to say anyway that my painting's pretty cool. 5 people are, oh, go on, go on, go on. Oh, the baby's coughing his guts up. It's not good. So hopefully I will be putting up maybe some tutorials soon. I'm not 100% sure. Um, I'm got I think 9 videos, and I will be on 300 uploads. So for my 300th video, I've been asking people what they'd like to see on the channel. Some people are saying um, an army overview, but that can be pretty much any time then, really, I suppose. Some people are saying they want to see an Araman painting tutorial. That takes some work, but seems I've never done a painting tutorial before. But we'll find out. I'll keep asking about and seeing what people want to see. I suppose that's all I can do really, is ask you guys, because I wouldn't say clueless of what to put up on my channel, but I'd rather it be something that you want than, something that you don't want. If I ever get my painting game up there, I will do some YouTube videos to pass on the knowledge. At the moment, I'm experimenting with Forge World Artist acrylic inks, not so different to those. Ah, right, cool, yeah. Well, I have only got 2. Well, they're not that old, I suppose, but I have 2 full pots of this stuff, and it stinks. It absolutely reeks, but yeah. So today as well, I went to the cinema and watched the new Grinch film with my daughter. It was pretty cool, although I fell asleep for about 5 minutes and woke myself up because I was snoring. Um, and I woke up to everyone pretty much looking at me in the cinema. Not to worry, it's what I'm there for, to impact people. So, what are you guys painting at the moment? Are you planning on a new project or? I fell asleep at the cinemas during the Last Jedi movie, something unthinkable to do for a Star Wars, isn't it? Yeah, but if you get too comfy and it's nice and cozy in there, you know what I mean? What are you supposed to do? It's like almost begging to be, fall asleep. Also, you might have noticed I've changed the angle of the camera simply because I've had to move my painting table just to tidy up the spare room basically. So the light is a little bit off, but I think I'm getting away with it, kind of. Um, and I am a bit conscious that I know I'm not painting on camera, which could be annoying. Because obviously you guys want to see what I'm doing. So I'll try and keep it in camera the best I can, guys. Hmm. I'm painting bolt action, US infantry and vehicles. The vehicles are straightforward. Bolt action do a basic paint guide, but you have to hunt around for better techniques. Apollo syndrome. Hello. Yes, I am alright, mate. I'm just doing a little video, little live chill with Bazza again. The wife was watching something on TV that it's alright, but once you've seen it, you've seen it. I'm a celebrity, basically. So I thought I'd come and do a little bit of painting. So tomorrow really is my painting day, as weird as that sounds, because literally everybody's out the house. It's my day off work. Um, so it's kind of when I get the most time to paint. So commission work tomorrow. I'll get some paint on leaky cheeses, Tyranids. Because this one I actually have a deadline, so let's see what I can crack out on a deadline. I think I have been lucky really with my commissions, as in they've just said, yeah, just send me them back whenever you're done. Thinking, yeah, but surely you want them back for uh, set time. Oh, it must be sheer pleasure watching Noel Edmonds being put through the mill. I like Noel Edmonds, mate, as weird as that sounds. Um, yeah, I don't know why, but I just do. For a man to, in my opinion, for a man, be in showbiz that long, reinvent himself every time, and get knocked back, and then come up again, and still have the balls to, be on TV, and I suppose still be liked by a few people. I know not that many people do like him, but it's quite, you know, I quite admire him for that. Suppose in a way I can kind of not relate, obviously, because I've never been famous, but I've had to reinvent myself, kind of thing, on YouTube quite a lot. So for you long-time subscribers or short-term ones, I used to go by the name of Soul Assassin. Yes, you might have heard of that name about on a few Facebook. Got scammed by a crook investment firm, lost everything but bounced back. Yeah, so you might have heard of that name, Soul Assassin, a few times in a certain someone's video. Commissar Gamzers, basically. That was me. Right, let's have a look. So as you can see there, I know it's not the best, but I've painted that bit yellow, washed it with Null and oil. Now I'm going to paint that blue in. I find it just easier if you paint the full section in instead of trying to paint yellow lines. That's what I did with the helmets. They still might need to go over a little bit with the yellow, but it cuts out a lot of time, I think, personally. So as easy as that. Now what I'll do there is just put a tiny bit of Null and oil over that, just to knock it back a bit. Job's done. Nice little Bazza. No mate, how are you doing? Is that it? Everybody, if you're not familiar with the Dark Artisan, go over, subscribe with the lads. The lad is just brilliant, you know. Any army you need advice with, that's the man to go and ask, in my opinion. Knows the rules for everything. Um, some say me and him are related. My pleasure. I'm good. Bad back after one while, but I just set up 2 monitors so I can watch you whilst editing. Oh, nice one, man. How did it go at Warren World then? Did you win or? Oh, sorry. Come here. Oh, look at them crusty brogies. I'm going to save one, I look. Hang on, guys. Wrong way. being joined by this lad here. What do you say? Just two friendly games. Went for the opening day. Queued from 7:15 a.m. for them to show everything off on the community page 5 minutes before doors opened. Oh, nightmare! Absolute nightmare. Yeah, but you wouldn't have had the same experience, or would you? Really looking at a computer screen. You know what I mean? I'm hoping to go actually. Beginning next year, me and the wife are gonna have a little trip down there, but try and incorporate something else. Um, See what's about. Who's this? Who's on there? Should take a video. User. Ooh, is that good? Is that good? Everyone saw you now, Jenny. Who was that? Was that Mum? Oh my god. Hang on, guys. I'll just turn the camera because the wife's a bit shy. There you go. Camera's turned. Going. Weird.
Where are my scrubs?
Oh my word. Yeah. Let's get this camera set back. There we go. That's a bit better. Yeah, so that was the my youngest son, Rowan. So yeah, that's the blow pretty much done, as in brought back up to the original Thousand Suns blue base colour. Basically, now this is the thing. People say paint it gold and then do the blue. And some people say do the blue and then do the gold. It's a lot easier. So what I've just done anyway is just paint the full in gold. People also let me see what you've just said there. Bazza, remember 11 months ago you said you were going to paint a 2K army for us to do a bat rep? Yes, I did, mate. Yes, I did. So the army that I'm painting up for it, mate, how's it going? So what I'm doing is my beloved flesh tearers for it. I just thought that'd be a cool, you know, you've seen these before, but I am actually painting these up for that. Still need to get a few more things to do with it, but it's going rather well. I'm not 100% sure of what points I've got, but I will point it all up in the codex. I'll go through it at some point. I know that I want to get a few more bits for it. I don't know whether to get, well, I definitely need some tanks and stuff. But having said that, I've got quite a bit. I've got, let me think. 10-man squad of intercessors, 5-man squad of the, I don't know what they're called, the ones with the plasma guns. I've got 10-man squad of reavers. I've got 2 armigers, 2 dreadnoughts. What else have I got? I've got loads of things. lieutenants. It won't go up exactly to 2,000 points now, but when I've got some more stuff for it, I will let you know. But yeah, definitely, I'm 100% committed to it. Let's finish doing this one. But you know me as well, Harry. I love to just go here, there, and everywhere. With armies. But, and I am sticking to this as of next year, I'm going to stick to chaos. So, all four chaos gods. That way I can swap and change between them, but yet still have, a decent army. I've got quite a bit for two of them now. So, I've got quite a bit for Thousand Sons. I've got a decent amount for Death Guard at the moment, so I'm going to get them paid off. But I'm just seeing what they're going to do for Chaos as well. Obviously with that Blackstone Fortress world with the new Marines, I want to see when they're going to bring them out. I did find it funny, the new Ultramarine, is it Calgar? Now that model looks amazing. That model, when it comes out, I might get it and try and convert it into the Flesh Terror guy. Is it? I can't think of his name now. Amatil or something. I think that's his name. I could be wrong. I probably am. I know begins with an A. Try and convert it into that because he pretty much is in Terminator armor. Um, I'll just shave off the ultramarine bits. It's pretty cool. I did find it funny though, like they've had all these things for ultramarines, like different sculpts for uh, Manius Calgar, but Abaddon for the for Chaos has just stayed the same all the way through. He's got an absolutely massive hand that's pretty much bigger than his full body, and a sword that doesn't even look sharp. It looks round. It looks more like a stick. Yeah, I do find that quite funny. But yeah, right. Anyway, let's crack on with this. Dee-dee-dee-dee. The baby's crying. Might have to go and close the door in a minute. In fact, I think I might stay there, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh. Right, there we go. I am back. What armies did you take to War on the World then, Harry? I think I missed. I missed that. Bloody hell, the baby's kicking right off here. Oh, Taylor was back on YouTube now, and I am so glad. Since Aaron, so he posted his first video up the other day, just a little sit in front of the camera, talking to you about what's been going on, what's like going to come on the channel, and then he posted like a showcase video yesterday of his heavily converted Leviathan Dreadnought for the Iron Hands. Wow, is all I've got to say. I saw it in pictures and stuff like that, and I thought it was amazing. Then looking at it in a video is even better. Hopefully, I get to see it in person, and it'll probably just blow my mind. But yeah, he's like had a year off, obviously, personal reasons of not being well and stuff, which, you know, is understandable. Gotta take that time out, I suppose. But he's back, and I'm glad, I really am glad. Sorry guys, can't even see what I'm painting. Do apologise. So that is how it's looking now. Pretty cool, if you ask me. What I do like about the Thousand Suns is when you paint them nice and neatly, doesn't really matter what your skill level is, because the models themselves are sculpted really nice. I think just automatically makes your paint job look good. So I'm probably not even doing them justice, to be fair. They're just painting themselves. So as well, I've already got commissions lined up for next year. So the lad who I did the massive Tynid commission for also wants his Necrons painted up, and this is even more than what the Tynids were. But his scheme is just literally bog standard silver. So that's going to be pretty easy to do, with green accents. But also he is buying that new Forge World Seraptic construct thing, you know, the one that Eric B has got. Yeah, he's got that, which is cool. And I think that he wants me to paint that as well. So that's going to be pretty cool to do. Just tidying up these blue stripes. So as you can see there, well, you can't see in fact because our light is terrible. There we go. So what I'll do now is just go around the gold now. Just with Retributor armour, the same gold that I've been using all the way through, he says, once you can find it. I mean, I've got too many paints, he says. Quick shaky shake. I think this one's from, oh no, this is a proper one. Because I think we all bought like 100 copies of Conquest #1 just for these paints. So I've got quite a lot of black, quite a lot of McCrag blue, and quite a lot of Retributor armour. So yeah, bit of that on the palette, touch of water. I'll put a bit more on as well. That's so basically the gold will be a bit darker from the wash, so we'll just go back over just the raised bits, touch it up, not all of it, just like the edges. Remember, this is literally just tabletop. There's nothing special for this whatsoever. Well, it's my tabletop anyway. And all this will do is just tidy up all them edges that might have caught with the blue accidentally. Of course it was accidental, Bazza, you keep telling yourself that. And then after I've done this, I'll do a daft little edge highlight on with bloody hell, with silver. Doesn't matter what silver really. Silver's a silver in my opinion. There's a little bit on his, just above his eye there. You probably can't even see it anyway because it doesn't focus. Right. Literally just use a side of your brush because it's raised up. There we go. I think as well, when I do a painting guide / tutorial, I'm going to paint a little bit on camera, then I'll pause the video, I'll go away and I'll paint that bit up kind of thing. Then I'll come back and show you what it looks like, because I don't think me like sat here painting it, you know, with it being out of focus and whatever, is going to be all that good or something that you really would want to see. So guys, who else is it? 4 people watching now. Thank you very much, you guys that have tuned in, listen to me talk crap and paint some Thousand Suns. Right, yeah, as well. So, I forgot to mention this. Posted up on Idikbia's 40k unification group about um, my daughter wants to get into the hobby. So for Christmas, I was basically just going to buy her, like the £20 where you get paints, a few little models, and a brush. Just buy one of them for now. She wants a Space Marine one. Well, the Primaris, sorry. She wants that one, which it's a good, obviously, little starting set. But I think as well what might spare her on because she's big into her mainly Instagram. She's got quite a few followers on Instagram as my daughter, um, which I'm not happy about. But what can you do? Um, so I think that might help her out a bit by doing that. So I asked them what they think a nickname could be on YouTube. So on a Sunday, she comes here, she comes to my house because she lives with her mother. So I get her on a Sunday. So we'd do like a video on a Sunday, like a progress. So what could her cool nickname be for the channel? Loads of people have put quite space wolfy names, which is cool because I think they're going down the idea of underdog painting. Um, that's not to say that that's what she wants to do, like Space Wolves. They are all very Space Wolfy names. You got Underpup and all this type of goings on. But don't get me wrong, like I say, they are pretty cool. And then well, you're on and Mel the Terrain Tutor on who was me which one to do. Uh, well, I'm happy that you've actually come to this one. That's very kind of you. If I knew that he was on, I might even stop the thing and go watch him because I quite like his channel, but I won't. Um, so we were walking around Matalan today, just waiting for another shop to open. And there was a little thing on the shelf. I think it was like a phone case, and it said "The Boss." Uh, so I think she wants to go by the Boss on YouTube. What do you guys think about that? I think it's quite fitting as well because you know she is a little madam. She is the boss. 6 people. Thank you very much, you guys, for dropping by. Basically, I'm just painting up these two Rubik Marines. Once I've painted these up, we'll go with them three down there, and that'll be a nice little 5-man. Quite cool. I will, once I've finished painting them, put some pictures up on my Facebook group. So again, if you're a member, please go be a member. I'll post them all around as well. I'll post them up on the Dark Artisan Facebook page. If you're not a member of that one, I seriously suggest that you become a member. Especially if you're into your gaming, which obviously most of you are going to be into your gaming, and you live in the northeast or up and around the area, or even if you're willing to travel. He's got a really cool list of all the gaming clubs and that. Cool gaming club, Battle Bunker. I think Harry's sponsored by him. So go check out Harry at Dark Artisan. He will have links to it, I'm assuming. Yeah. So just go check it out, guys. yeah, so we work on one eye, one horn flying. Me work on my one eye, one horn flying purple pebble eater and flip be the two, I guess. Okay. So yeah, the day I went to the cinema, like I just said, I was snoring my head off because I fell asleep. Only for 5 minutes though. But we went to see, me and the daughter went to see The Grinch, the new animated film with Benedict Cumberbatch, the voice of. Now, I used to be petrified of The Grinch when I was younger, and probably still to this day it kind of creeps me out. Not the cartoon version, obviously, but when Jim Carrey played him. Now, Jim Carrey is my favourite actor because I quite like how he's when he does do serious films, he is serious as they come. But when he does comedy films, obviously he's like the best, or one of the best. But in my opinion, the best. Him and Robin Williams were just unreal. Um, and I was watching an interview. Jim Carrey said about how he had to get into costume and stuff, and it took him 8 hours to get into it each day, and he had to do SAS training and practice how to be tortured because apparently that's exactly what it felt like to be in this costume for however many hours to do it, and filming and all that type of stuff. So watching it today, they missed quite a bit of the story, not the story, but like how he did it in his film. It's kind of the same guy, lines, but you could just tell they'd missed quite a bit out. Uh, but yeah, still, it's a good one. Got pick one. Pick one what? It's all painted. Oh no, missed that bit there. So that is golden that done on them. Now what I need to do is let me just check them on there. I've missed bits on this. Can't be having. Right, well, there's that one done. I can hear you and Mel at the same time. Confusing. Well, pick one and watch it, and it won't be. Yeah, in my opinion, I'd go and pick Mel because he'll have more content and he'll be talking about stuff on there. Not gonna lie, definitely not gonna lie. Anyway, this is just me sitting, chilling out. Yeah, so let's see. Silver. That's not it. That's gold. There's me silver. So Stormhorse silver. Now, when I started using this, I used to use lead belcher all the time and like as a base colour. He's got the his daughter. Yeah, he has his daughter on the channel sometimes, doesn't he? That's what I'm gonna start doing, just to get my daughter like used to. Well, she's used to it anyway. Like I say, she's got her own Instagram and her own followers and stuff like that. But just to bring her into the hobby a bit more. Now, Sean, Spud Tate, used to do a Spring Sunday. She used to love it. So I think one day he asked for people to do, his signature oosh, Space Marine Sunday thing, whatever it was. She did it, sent him it. So I think he used it in one of his videos. So she was buzzing about that. It's just nice to get the young ones involved in stuff like this. Kind of gives you a little bit of motivation, I suppose. It does for me anyway. I quite enjoy it. Three people. Losing them now. That's all right, little Bazza. It's all right. It's like this. Way here's the main man himself, Nergler. How you doing? How are you doing? Glad you can stop by, even if it is just for a little bit. Um, so, guys, yeah, if you're not subscribed to this guy as well, go do it. You don't know what you're missing. Hmm. So, what have you been up to, Nerglen? Have you been painting some more models or just not? Just chilling out, or did you end up finding some more commission painters or just some more painters who would paint some of your models for you? I know you put a little advert out, didn't you? So there we go. As you can see, this one's a state of paint. Legland, do you collect Death Guard? I have a couple in the list, but one is in the US. Ah, right, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I suppose, yeah, but if you want them, that's and it's just about cost. I mean, I've sent commissions over to the US, and to be fair, it's not as expensive as you thought, especially for the size of package that you're going to send. Now, I know that obviously your models are Mel. Of course, I collect Death Guard. Of course he does. Of course he does. Right, so there's that. Have I painted the back of these ones? No, I have not. So what we're looking to do as well, guys, we're trying to get Nagelin up to the magic number of 777. I hear you say, well, why does it need to be up to that one? Well, because his lucky number is 21. Because he's a Nageling. That's why. If I was to send a package to the US, I would want to send about 100 models at a time to keep the postage down. Right, yeah, yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, that is fair enough. So I need to ask you a question as well, Neglin. So with the stuff that you've sent me, are you wanting it the same colour scheme as the ones I've done previous? I know obviously it's going into your the same army, or do I have a bit of leeway or what? All about the seven. Let's have a look. Mate, do whatever you fancy. Fair enough. Fair enough. I think I'm going to still stick with that green though. I kind of like that green. Um, I like running through it. I might change up a few little things. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's very kind. Very, very kind. Let's have a look. I need a grey. Administratum grey. Where are you, you little sausage? Is that it? Yes. Right, let's do this. Put a bit there. Touch of water. Administratum. I know they say thin your paints and all that, but administratum grey for me is very watery. Um, Yeah, I'll be 100% honest with you. It was like probably the first time. Oh, cool, yeah. It's probably the first time I actually painted, well, a full set of metal models. So I was a bit dubious, like, is that the word? Might be the wrong word to use that. I was a bit like nervous. I'll go with nervous. Unless dubious means the same thing. I don't know, I'm a bit thick. Of painting a metal model. Um, but yeah, it was good. I really enjoyed it, actually. I surprised myself. Yeah, so yeah, I'll definitely. Basically, what I did with that green um, is I pinched it off my Stormcast. As you can see there, so there's my little sorcerer dude. It's pretty cool. Still need to do a showcase really of my Stormcast army. That's another one as well, Harry. That I could, if you're still watching, um, that I might have close to 2,000 points, or be in the process of buying some more. I was offered some um, by the lad who I did the massive tuna commission for as payment for the next one. He got he's got hold of like quite a lot, maybe £600 worth of Stormcast, and he said, "Would I just want them to do the next part of the commission?" And I was like, "Not really. No, I'd rather have the money and um, choose what I want to buy with it. Not that it was a kind offer, but then you kind of restricted, aren't you, to what you have." So there's tabard things getting painted up now. Wee focus. Ta-da. What I can't wait to do for this is paint the Terminators. I really, 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 really like Terminators for any army, really. They just look cool. I know some Terminators for some armies are useless. I think someone said for Blood Angels they are a bit crap now. I wouldn't really care. I'd still have like a full army of them. If I was playing, I'd just be in it for having a bit of fun. I wouldn't bother if I lost. I'd rather play with something that I'd have to think about, and you know, as my name says, the underdog. I like that. I don't like being, oh yeah, I can easily beat you, but if I keep cracking on, then I might beat you. That's what I like. I suppose it's a lesson in life skills as well. Check me out, being all philosophical. Terminators are some of my favourite to convert. I think I like the sheer size of them compared to regular troops, and the conversion options. Um, conversion options. Like, thanks for the sub, Dave. Yeah, definitely go sub to him. Get him up with them 777. Um, yeah, there was Templars Crusade. Now we did a Black Templar army, and he did a huge um, Terminator Force with them. It looked unreal. You can get that old feel with bells and chains and all that type of stuff. Very gothic looking. They just looked unreal. So I think that's what kind of sparked me off with them, if I'm honest. So what I'll do with this grey as well is put just a tiny bit of Drakenhof Nightshade just in the folds, just to bring out that bit of texture. So there's one. Plop. Easy as peas. Again, people worry too much about painting these Rubik Marines. They all say they're a ball ache to paint. Yeah, they can be a bit fiddly, but I think once you start, that's it. You get your routine going. Easy, really easy. And I think what makes them easy is if you enjoy it. I know I've enjoyed painting these, but that's just me. That is just me. Hello, hello, hello. Will you be using the Zinch Demon Ogre I sent you, Bazza? Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. So what this is the plan. So 4 Chaos Gods, I'm gonna do like the 40k version, also with demons, and then use the demons as well in AOS. So that will, yeah, 100% is getting used. I'm not going to paint it the traditional like dark bluey colour. I'm thinking more of a red, so I can kind of make it like a baby Magnus the Red, if you know what I mean. Just not, I'm not going to convert it up or whatever. Just going to like paint wise, it's going to look like a little tiny Magnus the Red. That's the idea anyway. Um, Vikrant, I'm just going to call you Vikrant. I'm not 100% sure how you pronounce your last name, but hello, matey. How are you doing? Hope you are well. Thank you for joining the little chat. Basically, I'm just finishing up painting these 5 Rubik Marines. Still got another 5 to do, but I'll do that at a later date. So yeah. But yeah, back to your question there, Gling. That's just the idea I've got. Great, you can use them for both. Ah, right, I didn't know you could use them for 40k. Would he just be in the Demons Codex, or is it? I mean, I suppose I can find, like, if I really wanted to convert him and put some wings on him, I could use, like, maybe like a Sanguinor wings, the Blood Angel one. Could use them, little tiny wings. 'Cause it's a weird size model in it. I think it's not big, but it's not tiny. Yeah, use them as a demon prince. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, it's definitely going to get red. Red, I think, is the colour I'm going to go with there. And then literally just for that reason, a little tiny Magnus the Red. But I am going to get Magnus the Red as well. Hopefully what I'm going to do is get, so for Thousand Suns, get Magnus the Red. For Death Guard, get Mortarion. For Slanesh, just maybe a Keeper of Secrets or something like that. I think that's what it's for, Slanesh, is it? I don't know. And then for Khorne, just get like a Bloodthirster of some sort. Just so like that's the end piece, if you know what I mean, for each army. That's the idea, you know. I've painted Space Marines for a long, long time. Now I know these have got power armor, but it's different. It's a different army altogether, you know. So that's the idea why I've turned to chaos. It's mad because like all my other armies, I say armies, all the other stuff I've painted, like Mechanicus and what else have I got? A little bit of Dark Eldar. I'm so, at the time I was so tempted to like nurgle them up, or you know what I mean, just to say that they've all turned to chaos, but I won't. This last bit here is do my nutting because I've changed my camera angle as well, so I can't really see. I've changed my table, so I'm now like the other way on from it. Magnus is an epic model, very nice looking. Yeah, it is really nice, I think. Definitely, you'll be having all those like armor plates on and stuff like that. There's no way I'll be leaving them off. I think that's done a bit more. Right, so I believe they are done. So you can do the base. I didn't do a bit of edge highlighting on that. What a ball ache. Let's do a bit of edge highlighting on that. So yeah, if you know people who want the Death Guard model that I'm doing a commission for, you know, the Foul Blightspawn, go tell them that I'm doing one. That's why I like collecting such a diverse army in old school chaos. I can paint chaos dwarves, dark elves, goblins, orcs, chaos warriors, hobgoblins. Yeah, all your army looks like it ties in together. It reminds me of kind of like a circus, if you know what I mean. Like a proper old, horrible, dark, dingy, Harlequin-esque circus. That's the feel I get from it anyway. Does that make sense? Like that's quite weird. Like old Victorian. Can't say I have, mate. I haven't played much games really. Many games, bloody hell, my English is horrendous. Wouldn't think it was my first language. Um, really all I've played is a little bit of 40k, a little bit of VOS, and I play Gore Chosen. I love Gore Chosen. It's pretty cool. Um, full of cultists and strange creatures. Very cool. Pretty cool. Just putting a little bit of edge highlighting on. Not that you're going to be able to see it on camera that much, but like I say, I'll put some still photos in like Facebook groups. And again, if you're not a member of my group on Facebook, Underdog Paint Hobby Hangouts, go and do it. Go become a member. Uh, you won't you won't regret it. Pretty cool place, I think. You know, 200 and I think 204, 205 members. I'm not too sure. Depends who left this week. um, but at the beginning, it was just a place where I thought, oh, I'll post up my stuff. Do you varnish your models once you have finished them? No, mate, I never have. I probably should, but I read all these stories of people spraying them and then they just go like frosty or something. So I probably should, um, especially doing commissions and whatever. I think I've been quite lucky because most of the people who I do commissions for literally just say paint them and we'll do all the end work for it, if you know what I mean. So decals and whatever, which may be like a hindrance to me as well because I I've never put a decal on a model. Um, 9 times out of 10, I'll just freehand whatever the symbol is. I think that's why I like painting so much. Right, so there. Done. There's a backpack. Done. Backpack. Yep. Right. 5 people. I would suggest using carrot decoration and art clear varnish matte for your own models. Nick speaking. Hello. Nick Beer, the man, the myth, the legend, the love god, all that type of stuff, He's on. He's on. How are you doing, Nick? I hope you're alright. It's nice to have you on there in the chat. How was your good? How was your game with your new Forge World loveliness? Do you think you've cracked out to use it, or were you just having a bit of fun? Yeah, charge. Yeah, just charge at the models. Head down, crack on. No, but thank you for joining this stuff little chill and chat. Basically, I'm painting up some Rubik Marines. So I've finished, well, I haven't finished, I've still got to paint the base. Hello, Vikrant, how are you doing? These two, I painted these up in this little chat. So they are done by the bases. Oh, I still need to put like a bit of blue wash. Hey, Mishushi, how you doing? Yeah, thanks, Nick. So this is like obviously my own personal army. Ideas behind it. I'll go over it once again. I'm doing all 4 Chaos Gods. Yeah, Acrobat KKK. Well, I hope there's none of that in here. Bed sheets stay on the bed. Nowhere else. Thank you. So yeah, there's that done. What am I after now? Some Steel Legion drab, just for the. I have no idea what you're saying there, Mishu. How's them there, Noise Marines coming? Oh yeah, Nick, how are they coming along? Yeah, are we? So we've done the bases, I'm assuming. What the heck are these saying? I have no idea. New Year, Nick's New Year's painting. Hey, absolutely, you're the master of it. It's your challenge. If that's what you want to put them in for, then so be it. I think I'll definitely be joining it this year, matey. Like I say, I've got a few projects on the go. Nerglin, how's your? I know you were making a unclean one, weren't you? Out of expanding foam, didn't you? I'm sure, yeah. You wanted to make all three variants. How is that coming along, or is that finished? Because I remember watching one video on your channel about it, but I can't remember seeing like an end product or. Right, let's crack on. Paint these bases. I get me bigger brush out, said the vigor. Just finishing off the plastic one at the moment. I need to get the polystyrene ball one done too. Oh, cool. Muslims, what the heck? Mishu, what are you talking about? Muslims. If you're being racist or anything like that, obviously you are speaking in a foreign language. Could you please stop? If you are being rude or anything like that. I am not one for, I enjoy the naughty word now and again, but yeah, can you please stop if you are doing that? If you're not, crack on. 7 people watching, thank you very much. What the heck are they talking about? I have no idea. Oh my word. Anyway, back to paint. Back to paint. I think I need to restock up on my paint as well. Basically, Steel Legion drab all over the base. So originally I was going to do the bases as a city scape, like grey and all that type of stuff. Then it made the model very dark, and I wanted these to be fairly bright. I mean, I've seen them on lava bases and Hey, Vikrant and Mishu, what are you talking about, please? Because this is getting quite annoying now. And that is how you do that. I've put them on timeout. I don't know how we've done that. Like a little naughty schoolgirl. You know me, Nick. Don't take no shit. So how's your daughter going along anyway, Nick? Necron girl. I hope she is well. I hope the family's well, mate. Really do. So, just trying to get out of bed. See, I'm quite lucky in that respect, as in my daughter, when she's here, she will take herself to bed. If she's tired, she'll let you know. Having said that, though, we have been sleeping most of the day. Every activity we've done, we've then fell asleep halfway through it or just before. So we went to the cinema today, Nick, me and the daughter, went to see the new Grinch film. It's like one of my favourite Christmas films. So obviously they've remade it. Benedict Cumberbatch plays him, which I'm still not 100% happy about the voiceover, him doing it, even though it's good. Um, and we both fell asleep for I fell asleep for 5 minutes and woke myself up. Vikrant's right, I'm not being funny, but I don't know what you and that Mishu were talking about. So if you are going to talk in here, can you speak in English, please? I don't want to sound rude there or anything, but if you're being rude, it's not welcome on the channel. Please let us talk while you are talking, mate. Yes, we fell asleep in the cinema, and I woke myself up snoring, and then turned round, and everyone in the cinema was looking at me. Message retracted. Yeah, all right, and Vikrant. Yeah, and then so before the cinema as well, we were going shopping. I needed to pick some stuff up. I needed to pick up some step ladders because we broke ours. Well, they weren't ours. They were the wife's mothers and fathers, and we broke them, so I had to replace them. It's only right. Um, I think it's because I'm a heavy bugger, and I snapped them. So you ended up popping into being cute to get them, and then went to Matalan to just have a look about. Now you know that I posted up on your Facebook page, getting Millie a cool nickname for the channel. So your daughter's got Necron Girl. Obviously, you post up some cool ideas for it, like under puppy and all that type of stuff. Kind of going off the dog or that type of stuff. So it all sounded good and it all sounded pretty space wolfy. Um, and I don't think she really wanted anything too specific to an army. All was good. So we're walking around Matalan and she walks up to like a phone case and it says the boss girl. So I think she likes that idea. So she's going to go with the boss, which is definitely the right name for her, you know? So yeah, there you go. So it'll be after Christmas, obviously, because I'm going to get her the set for Christmas, like with the paints and the brushes and stuff. Um, and then from that, so she might actually enter your next New Year's painting challenge, with the stuff that she's getting. So she wants to do Space Marines, I think. It was right, like there was two sets. Obviously, you can get Primaris, so you can get Stormcast with the paints and the brush, relatively cheap, like 20 quid or something like that. So she wanted to do more sci-fi stuff, which is cool. Um, I was going to say now. So it'll be more probably after Christmas when you see her, and it'll be on a Sunday because that's probably the only time we're going to get really to film, especially like with her being there. Maybe possibly a Tuesday, but that's only a maybe. Probably still make a few little cameos in my videos now and again, leading up to it, all that type of stuff. And she'll probably pick the winner for this competition I'm running. So I think they've gone now anyway, that Vikrant and the Mushu. Wasn't Mushu out of Mulan? Wasn't it the dragon? Or was it Noodles, what the duck ate in Kung Fu Panda? I don't know. Happy days are here again. Sing it out loud. So yeah, so me and the wife, we're not struggling, um, as in what to get each other for Christmas. It's just I think we're gonna like save some money up and like go away for like overnight or something next year, like the beginning of next year. So I want to go to Warhammer World. She came with me last time. She quite enjoyed it. Was weird. They deleted as they went along. Very weird one. This. I, do they have to obviously be? Do you have to be subscribed to get into someone's chat? I'm not 100% sure about that because I don't remember them subscribing. To be honest, watch out, Bazza. That will be another baby on the way. Fucking won't. Don't be. Well, they say you've got to name it after where you conceived, so if I just Warhammer World. Yeah, we had a meal and stuff in Brooklands. It was quite nice actually. Um, Man would have been sofa. DFS. That's what you should have called her. Man would have been sofa. Yeah, it's cracked me up that Nick. How's the snooker coming on anyway, Nick? Do you still do a bit, or is that taking a back seat? I think I might remember you saying you may have sold your cues, like could have gone with Sophia. Yeah, yeah. Could have, yeah, Sophia. Or Lazy Boy. No, because it was a girl, wasn't it? Pardon me. I'm back playing Mummy's Bit. Oh, nice one, man. I know you liked your stupid, didn't you? So I quite like snooker as well. I don't play. I used to. Used to go to my local working man's club with my dad. Have a few games of snooker and that. Wasn't that good, you know. Wasn't bad either, but wasn't that good. But I heard on the radio when I was driving to work. When was it? Friday morning, about 7. Like the tell you like what's coming on at the weekend or like in a week kind of thing. And Ronnie O'Sullivan is doing a exhibition sit down as well, ask questions, talk kind of thing at Sunderland. I don't know if it's a Sunderland Empire. I know it's a bit of a trek for you to get there, Nick. But yeah, he's doing that. I think to myself, is he that short of money? I can't see him being short of money, can you? My favourite snooker player anyway was Mark Williams. I think he was cool, really good, especially like for his age and how long he's been in the game. one of my favourite players anyway. No, but that's nice though that your mum can take the kids off you and give you your time that you need and whatever. I mean, he did our local club, got 3K for 5 frames, easy money. Bloody hell. 5 frames, I'd have done it for 100 quid, mate. I'd have done it if he put the 50 pence in the table. Right, so that is them. When I say done, well, these 5 done anyway. It's not to say that I'm going anywhere, lads. Don't worry about that. I know you'll miss me. Yeah, what do you get for the 147 now? Is it still 100k? So there's I've done. I still need to. Well, I say I still need to do the Araman Blue. Just pick out a few little edges just to emphasise that there's a bit of light, bouncing off them. I need to wash the base actually with some Agrax. Last time it was 147. Oh, well, that makes sense. Yeah, 147 for a 147. Yeah. I just bought the made to order box set of Beasts of Chaos. Oops. Don't say oops, Nerglin. You know it was, you wanted to do it. Nice work on the Marines, my man. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Itchy eyeball. So yeah, so can you actually comment on someone's live video like this, even if you're not subscribed? I didn't know that was a thing. And I'm only saying that because I don't remember them subscribing. Yeah, see you later, Nick. Thank you for just dropping by. That's nice of you to do so. Just put a little bit of that there. Just literally over there. Yes, you can chat on other chats without subbing. Alright, well, that's probably what they've done then. It's proper weird because I think one was Chinese or some type of Oriental person, and the other one was obviously an Asian. So why would they want to let him chat? He was messaging me there saying, please let me chat. Well, I wasn't stopping him, but if I don't even know you, why would I let you do it? But there you go. Watch this, I'll have a look on my phone. They probably hacked everything on my phone. Yeah, I shouldn't laugh. I hope you haven't. I think some people just look out for live videos and then try to hijack the feed. Well, yeah, like I say, it was weird, isn't it? Like they were commenting, we didn't know what they were saying, but yet then deleting the chat, what they were talking about, and then when obviously that one English word came through and it said Muslims, that's why I thought, whoa, I'm not having that. If they're taking the mick out of, a religion or just basically not being nice towards a set of people. I am not into that in the slightest. I'm just not, you know. That's why I thought I'll step up, say something. And then when you click on the name, I thought that was quite funny. You can put them on a timeout. I did think that was quite funny. Right, so now what I need is a bit of Draken off blue. That's Bealtan green. Draken off nightshade. There we go. Mind you though, it does say there's 4 people in the chat, yet there's only you talking, Nergland, so I do find that a bit weird. So now what I do is get this and just paint this into the ridges, if it lets me. Lurkers. Everyone likes a good lurker, you know what I mean? I do know though that there's a few cool channels doing live videos at the moment. I always pick the wrong times to do them. I think I've cocked that up, but that's alright. I'll wait for that to dry. So there's obviously Mel from a Terrain Tutor. Yeah, because I'm gonna compete with Mel from the Terrain Tutor channel. The lad's on 100,000 subscribers. It's definitely not gonna happen. I think the day I compete with him is a day, you know, I take all my clothes off and start filming that. So I'll wait for them to dry. Oops, chucking it about. It's looking alright. Not too bad. Nagling, have you ever thought about making a Facebook group or page or... Well, I know you have your page, don't you? I mean, well, yeah. Have you ever thought about doing a Facebook group? Or do you feel like there's loads out there already that you can showcase your stuff for? Bugger. I knew I had. I'd missed a bit of blue on the back of this. What a tit. So that... Oh, done. Done. Hope you check out my new series starting on the 1st. Well, absolutely, mate. I'm definitely down for it. I really do like your channel. It's just a nice change from the norm. I don't mean that to sound weird in any way, but it, or saying that your content's, weird. I really do like it, and it's different. do like your approach to things. I take take away a few new tips and stuff like that. Especially with the Great Unclean one. Now I know it's a scratch built one. Uh, I'm not a converter in the slightest, but it does intrigue me, like what you've done, and to even possibly give that a go. I'm not saying that I'm gonna be doing it all the time or whatever, but it's definitely something fun to try. And I suppose that's what it's all about, this hobby, and trying new things. Because if you just paint the same all the time, doing the same thing constantly, you're never going to progress. You know, you'll never progress. So now I need that gold back because I cocked up on that. I'll need my Minstrel Grey back. What else will I need? Some Null oil. It's all good. Thanks, man. I tried to make it interesting. Well, like I say, that's what it's all about, isn't it? That's what it's all about. See, I know what I've got to work on for my channel, and I think what I've got to work on for my channel is me and the way I come across. Because I've been told in the past I do sound boring and I do sound like I don't enjoy it, which I can understand because I've got a very deep, like almost monotone voice. It doesn't change really, unless you actually speak it to me like on a live video. And you'll obviously hear my voice now. It obviously goes up and down if I'm getting excited or like all the daft stuff. But if I'm like recording and I'm sat there going, "Hello, how are you doing?" Like I need to show a bit more enthusiasm basically, but I don't want to go over the top. Like, "Hi, how are you doing, guys? Welcome to the channel, yeah," and be like a proper cheesy, almost like over the top American. You know what I mean? That type of character. By the way, I'm not saying all Americans are like that. But most Americans will celebrate, if someone has a loud fart, to go, "Whoa, well done, man. Yeah, that's amazing." All right, you weirdo, shut up. Right, so now I'll paint back over this grey part just to thin the line back out again. Because if you can see there on his tabard, the line is just a little bit blurry, so I'll go back over, just clean up that line. It'll be like it never happened. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Yeah, that's what I try to be, mate. Try to be me. In the past, I tried possibly a little bit too hard. And this is like a question I've been asking a few people as of late. Sh- fuck. Should a YouTube channel be a personal thing, as in, you know, show family members and talk about stuff about yourself that doesn't really involve a hobby but gets people to know um, you? And I think I'm still umming and ahhing, like, if it's you're a little channel like myself would people really want to know that I went to the shops today in a video? You know what I mean? Or would they just be like, "Shut up, Barry. I want to know what you've been doing." You know what I mean? Um, it's a weird one. Almost becomes robotic in that way. Bazza for the win. Yeah, Bazza for the win. Thought you were going anywhere, Nick. He's the lurker. There we go, Naglin. We found the lurker. I tell you what, though, if Naglin, Idic Beer obviously is a very big part of the community, and loads of people are going to say, "Oh yeah, Nick is this and this and this. He's helped me out with that." Nick has done a hell of a lot for me in my channel. Um, and I suppose some of his advice as well has helped me in my personal life. So like when I do say that he's done a lot for me, like I genuinely mean it. Oh, that's nice, mate. If you want, I can send you a CD, and then next time you're making love to a lady, just play that. It'll get her worked up, mate. No problem. um, but yeah, like genuinely is a really good guy. Blush. Don't blush, mate. You can't blush if it's true, can you? Yeah, not trying to sound soppy or out, but I say it as it is. So, just like to thank you, Nick, for what you've done for me. Really. That's unlikely to happen, been far too long. Nick, surely you know how to satisfy someone. I mean, it hasn't fallen off, has it? Or turned inwards? I don't know. Oh, we're getting off topic here. Right, let's have a bit of Nolan oil on these silvers. Thanks, mate. In it together. Absolutely, mate. You know that. If you ever need any words, little conversation or all like that. If you ever want to call me up or whatever, if you're having a daft crappy day, I'm always there for you, fella. Always there for you. These are nearly done now, guys, anyway, so I will be going soon. I'll I'll do a picture and I'll post them on the Facebook page and stuff like that, just to show you what I've been up to. Right, let's have a look. Just need to go over these silver bits. There's that. That's a bit. 3 people. That. I've done this bit. Go over them. Just a bit of Nolan oil over that. Let's get a bit of shadow in there, just to emphasise a bit of shadow in the backpack. Nobody likes a flat colour. There we go. I believe they're done, and now I need to put. I'm doing purple for like all the gems. I know I need to find a more fluorescent purple than just Gene Steeler purple. It's a nice purple, but I feel I need a brighter colour. Is that one done? Let's have a look. That one's done. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. So you even get singing on this channel. So I believe these are done. Let's put all the paints back. Wash your old brush. Excuse the wobbly arm in front of the camera. Put the lid back on the brush. Bloody hell. Put that old paint in there. I need a bigger paint storage thing. Right, so that's it done, guys. As you can see there, 5 models painted. Bases still need to be dry brushed up, but that's not a big deal. I've got the gist of them for now. The models themselves are done. Quite happy. 3 normal guys. I will post a picture. I wonder what the GW paint racks will be like. I need to get something, mate. I need to get maybe, because I've got a little corner in the spare room, in the kids' playroom. That's where I paint. Maybe like a corner table, you know. Could do with one of them, and then put like a rack of paints, maybe on the back. Because literally, I'm like, I'll just move the camera a bit. It's in a little fishing box, you know, little toolbox thing, is what I put them in, and I've literally run out of room. So instead of buying another one or a bigger one, which is going to take up more space, I need to sort something out. But yeah, that's them up by now. There you go, guys. So just need to dry brush the bases, put some type of foliage on there. I keep saying this, I need to go and buy some. I know Games Workshop tufts are pretty cool, but if there's any cheaper ones that people know or use, give a shout. And that is 5 Rubik Marines. Little sneaky peek of what's going to be happening next year as well. Iron Hands. Iron Hands indeed. Is going to be happening sometime next year as well. That's going to be off camera, so you probably won't see anything of that. You might see like pictures on Facebook groups, but no videos until the army is painted. So yeah, that's like a behind the scenes kind of thing. So as well, guys, yeah, the video obviously for the giveaway, if you could, you know, share it about, give it the big up and all that type of stuff, get people involved. I know, Nick, you're well connected with, you know, the hobby gods. If you could work your magic, that would be pretty cool. Nerglin, if you could do the same, just get some more people interested. Now already, obviously, I posted it up this morning, early this morning, because I was up early. So I did a video, and it was up by 7 o'clock this morning, which probably shows. But I got like 10 subscribers just from that, so that was pretty cool. I am a bit. I'm still not 100% sure what I'm supposed to be putting in my tags for a video. Um, Nick, have you got any advice for that? Like what I could put in tags for videos? Because I do feel I'm just putting the same thing over and over again. Um, and am I putting the tags right? So you write the word, then put a comma, and then write another word, put a comma, or is it hashtag? I'm not too sure. And obviously you can put hashtags in the thing, and it comes up on the yeah. Well, I've got a local gaming figures, a store called Gaming Figures. They sell loads of army paint and stuff, so I'll have a look in there. Yeah, Nick, if you could, yeah, that'd be great. Thank you very much. Yeah, because I am struggling, not struggling, because obviously some of it works, but I just feel like I literally am putting the same thing, and it's not reaching people. So I'll put like Games Workshop, Underdog painting. So if I'm painting Chaos, I'll put Chaos Space Marines. You know, yeah. I know Brush for Hire. He had a big list that he just had as like a default. Um, I copied and pasted it on a few of them, but then realised it had Brush for Hire still in the list, so I kept going to it. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, so anyway, I'm going to go now, lads. I'll take a few pictures of these. Expect them up on Facebook in about 10 minutes. Um, and I'd just like to thank you all for joining. Yeah, I think I might do one tomorrow, daytime. I'm not 100% sure, but I wouldn't hold your breath. Probably maybe next Sunday I might do one on a night time. Right, guys, yeah, I'm waffling now because I'm a bit tired. So I will see you all later. Have a good one. Love you all. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. See you later. Ta-ra.